Hey guys, we're going to be in John chapter 4, and we're going to read verse 16. Going to try to do a little explaining in between there. But man, this is good. Jesus saith unto her, Go call thy husband and come hither. What's Jesus doing? Jesus sent the disciples off to get something to eat. He was sitting by a well. He was sitting by a well that had a woman by it. It was about lunchtime, and Jesus had sent the guys to go get something to eat. But he knew he was about to have an encounter with a woman there, and that woman was at the well around noon. Now there's some speculation into this, and not speculation. There's study into this, and it's kind of odd. You know, they would have gone in the cool of the morning to get water. Women would have gone in the cool of the morning. Here she was in the daytime, and we assume because of what Jesus has a conversation with this woman, we assume she's there because she would probably be made fun of. This was kind of the water cooler place in the morning where all the women came to talk, and she probably wouldn't have been very liked. She'd had a lot of husbands. She really had. She'd had a lot of them, and Jesus even says as he encounters her, and this is kind of part of it. Call your husband. Um, she says, the woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, Thou have no husband, for thou hast had 5 husbands, and he whom thou now with is not your husband. And so she suddenly realizes, man, she has been talking to him. First of all, that a Jewish man would be talking to a Samaritan woman, or a Jewish man talking to a woman in public like that, period, was kind of, especially someone, of renown, or, a rabbi of sorts, a teacher of sorts. But when she heard this, she was like, whoa, wait a second. How in the world do you know this? I mean, you're not from here. You don't have anybody here. These are Samaritans, and the Jews hate Samaritans. So it's not like you would know anybody or know my story, and most of my story is hidden. But he's there to transform her life. I mean, he says, you know what he says to her? At first, he wants a drink of water. He wants a drink of water. She's like, what in the world? Why are you asking me, a Samaritan, for water? He said, well, if you knew who I was, if you knew who I really was, I would give you a drink of living water. You'd never thirst again. What an incredible statement to her. He's basically there. He shows her, look, I know your life. I know what you've gone through. I know what you've been through, but I know what you've also done that you could have done something about. I'm here to give you living water. I'm here for you to believe on me. And she runs off, and I mean, she tells the world. And it's a big deal. These people come to see for themselves. She is so excited about someone she's met, and she has met the Jewish Messiah, and the Messiah that maybe even some of them were looking for. She has met him. He has told her, she says, my whole life. He's told me everything about my life. And basically what we have recorded here, I don't know how much else he said, but what we have here is that is perfect, and that is he didn't say anything about the rest of her life. He just told her about what had happened there. But he's like, look, you don't have to live like this anymore. Okay. You can live for me. You can give your life to me, and I'll give you water, and you'll never thirst again. What a beautiful, beautiful story. I can transform your life. I know what you've done wrong. I'm willing to forgive you. I can transform your life. Jump on board. What a statement. See you guys.